Hello, everyone. It's a new day, and we have to continue with what we started. On previous episode, we were able to configure our log analytics workspace, and we're also able to see results on the Azure logs from virtual machines, updates, events, different security events being pushed into the SIEM, which is the Security Information and Events Management. So as we can see also again, just between our previous video and now, we have 1,000 record already. So as it is, they are still trying to get in. So on this very episode, we will be configuring a map whereby we can see from which respective geographical zone these hackers are actually trying to come in from. So I'll say, sit right back and follow along as we do this exercise together. Yes, so I would say we open another tab. So that's you can type in portal.azure.com if you can. So then from there we look for Microsoft Sentinel. It's already here. So we click on Microsoft Sentinel. Then from there you can see our log analytics directory. So we click on this. Let's collapse this so we can see. And on configuration is already expanded. So on configuration, we go to watch list. From watch list, so we click here to go to Defender portal. Before everything gets loaded here, but as it is, Microsoft they've changed the location again. So we click on this. It opens another tab. So from here, so you can see watch list. We have zero watch list. We have zero watch list items. So you click on new. From new, you say geomap IP, and for the alias as well, you say geomap IP. That's for this one. Description, you say just brief description. You can say for longitude and latitude, and you click on next. So for the source, there is a map which we're going to use. So you drag and drop in. Network. It's the table. And then you click on next, review and create, and create. Yes, so as we have this successfully submitted watch list, geomap IP. It may take a few minutes. Oh yeah, created watch lists already. So right here. Refresh, and as you can see, it's already. Let me collapse this. It's already here. And drag this out. Yes, so it's already here. Yeah, so as it is here, this is, look at it. So if we go to the properties to the right, that's the right pane, you would see that it's uploading. So this might take some while. So we're just going to let it run its course. Let me refresh again. So let it run its course, and once it's done, we would move ahead. So far, uploading 7.3%. Yeah, so let's check again. I'll scroll down. Rules 1K. 14%. So refresh. And we come back again while it's uploading. So let's check again. Oh, we have 7K watch list item. So okay, so far so good. 27%, 29%. So while this is actually uploading, so let's go back to where we have the KQL as a custom query language. And yes, this is already here. So what do? We say get watch list this, then remember the name we gave the other time, geomapip, then we highlight this and we run. Yes, so as you can see, um, it's this is like another table that is being uploaded into Azure. It shows the time, it shows the search key based on the network field that we selected the other time, the city name, the country, the longitude, the latitude, and the network. And if you see it, look at it. So it's been populated right now. It's been populated right now. So let's go back and check. It's 34%. So we're still gonna wait. So like yeah, we have about 17,000 right now. So in no time, it should be done, and so we can forge ahead. Yeah, so let's check again if the watch list's upload is done. Oh, we still have about 72%. Okay, so let's just go ahead and let's do one more thing. So we're gonna write another query, and this time around we want to see based off. We're gonna copy this IP address based off the geographical location. So let's use this to get, like as shown earlier on, to get the the region. So the city name, this is its country name, the longitude and the latitude. So the next thing we're gonna do right now is we're going to write a query, which is we say let a geo map, more or less like you're saying, like you're creating like a variable equals. So what we have right here, we copy it and we put it in the variable, terminate. Then you say you set another variable, uh, winds. You can say winds event equals to, if you remember, this security event. We'll put security event inside of it. Then we tab and we pipe. We pipe where IP address. You see, IP address equals the first. If you remember the first IP address that we copied the other time. Oh, okay, the IP is gone. So let's run it again. Let's run this query again. We just want to make a sample of the IP address so that we can see based on. So let's copy this first one. We copy it, put it in here, and we enter pipe where the associated field logon event, which is 4625. So we say event ID equals 4625, and we pipe another one again. We say other by let's use time, the time generated, the descending other, and we pipe. Then we evaluate. If you see, IntelliSense is superb. Evaluate IP, this very one, the first one, IP version 4 lookup. I mean, thanks to IntelliSense. So we go in there, we pipe the first variable, which is the geomap. If you notice, like the parameters that it takes three parameters. The next one is the IP address, and the next one is the that's the network. And we terminate this. And as last, we use Wins events as security event. We do Wins event, and we highlight this. Let me roll down a bit. We highlight it and we run. Let's see if it's going to purge the yes. So this now, look at it. We have different accounts, and looking at this, well, let's search the event ID. So failed logon. That's 4625 activity. See, accounts failed to log on, and then the IP address that was copied, and then we're looking for the country where this account is trying to come from. Yeah, bingo. So you see, country name France, and the city name is Cap Denac. So that's it. It works. This is the network. The IP address copied, And just like we have it for this project, we can further filter the field that we want. So what do? We further pipe. So we have project, which say time, just like we have up here. So we can have the time generated. We can decide to see the computer name. Um, there's the computer. If you look at this you see the headers, the accounts computer. Um, let's look at this. Let's say the city name, the city name, the city name, which is right here. Then we say the country name, then the latitude, and the long. And then the IP address, and we run it. Let's see. Yes, this is more refined. So as you can see, we have the computer name, we have the city name, we have the country name, we have the longitude and the latitude, and we have the IP address. Yeah, so this IP address, it can further be identified as the hackers IP address. So if we have that, you can define like a variable on the fly and just insert the variable inside of it and you make use of it. So we decide to run it again. So this is it. Hackers IP is yours. So that's it. So there's I rearranged them. So I have the time, I have the computer, I have the hackers IP address. Identify as the hackers IP address. So the next one now is for us to create a map on Sentinel so that we can see graphical wise from different locations. So if that'll be all right. So that's the next thing. So we go back to Sentinel. If you feel lost, we can go back from home. See, Microsoft Sentinel is already here, or you could type it out. Sentinel. You could type it, or you could use here. So I already have it there. So we go on this. Let's collapse this side. So we go on the threat management. Go on to the workbook. So from workbooks, we click on this. Loads the security and compliance as Microsoft Defender's workbooks. So we had workbook. So from here, This is a preloaded event, heartbeat, and usage. So we just say edit and remove this. And from this to advanced query, we take this out. And we say done editing. So, tabular expression statement found. Okay, so we'll try again. Yeah, so what happened initially was we didn't remember to click on apply. So once you load this, the query, you come to advanced editor. Once you slam your JSON query, you click on apply. Remember to click on apply. Once you click on apply, then boom, you see the map here. Once you see that, then you can say done editing. As you can see, our map is out. Say done editing. Yes. So you save. Windows. And then, well, let's just make it general. Windows. Windows attack. Geomap. Save. Yeah, saved. Yes, so we have that. And yes, at a glance, we can see failures from different regions. If we look up here, you see this. You see from United States, Dallas, Dhaka's IP address. And if you click on this also, you can see from Spain. If you hover here to click on this, you could see from New Zealand. And if you also click from here, you can see from Russia. You can see the IP address, failure count, about 757 times. And yeah, for this failure count, let me show you the code that actually runs this. Like, I mean, if it's number of times a user, maybe a concentrated number of users, maybe like trying to log in for a particular region, it counts that failure and it attributes it to this failure count, and it tells where the country where it is from. So if to show you what brought about that, if you can see this also from check, we have about 1,201 times as a failure count. So if we go into the edit, if you look at this, this is what does that work for us. So it counts per time, the number of times the person is trying to get in. So this does that job for us. They've done anything again. Yeah, brings us back. You click in here. This is from France, about 281 times. That's incredible. Yes, and this particular map, we could also watch it in our Windows Azure. So you just click on this link. It takes us out and brings us back to Windows Azure, and we'll see, yes, the same map. So, I mean, this is incredible. So you see, the time it tells us from what country and how many times they're trying to get access into a virtual machine. So if you're just starting yours, I'm going to implore you, you may not see the same maximum number of records as seen here. And the goal is to leave your virtual machines on maybe for about 24 to 48 hours, and you would see people trying to, like, log on to into your virtual machine. So over time it's going to percolate, and you're going to see different hackers from all over the world trying to come in, and your map is going to be populated with that. Yeah, so if we go back on recap of what we've done so far. So let me give you like a pictorial view of this so we can have at least a brief understanding. So on the Azure, we created an Azure subscription. After that, we created a resource group. From resource group, we created a VMnet network. After that, we have a security network security group, and we also have our virtual machines created. After creation of this, we went straight into creating our log analytics workspace, and we sync the virtual machine into the log repo, and this takes a report. And from there, the SIEM takes the report from here and have a display of it here. And these are the bad actors from the internet trying to come in into the network, because this, we if you remember, in our inbound rule created, I mean the video of the inbound rule created, we open up the port for them to be able to actually come into our network. And so that's where the attacks, like, comes in from, and it goes in just like that. So to further lay this topic to rest, the recap is from video one, we're able to set up our lab, created resource group, virtual networks, and the virtual machines. And for the video two, we did inbound rule, whereby we created aka the honeypots, and we connected to our virtual machines using the remote desktop connection. And the part three of this, we created our log analytics, where we configured our repository and forward the VM logs into it. And for four, which is where we have this beautiful map, we configured our map, show the locations and a number of times that the bad actors have been trying to come in there. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Kindly likes and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you.